Hey everybody, it's Becky. I'm back today with a video sharing with you what we're going to be doing with my youngest daughter who will be going into first grade in the fall. We've added quite a few subjects this year and I wanted to show you what we're doing for her. I meant to do this for kindergarten and I didn't. So I wanted to get this up for you guys to show you what we're doing with her in first grade. I haven't quite figured out a schedule yet. I do know that we'll have to start rotating a couple subjects just because there's too much to fit in one day. A couple things we'll be doing together with her older sister, which we kind of did last year too. So if I figure out any kind of a schedule, then I might share that in a separate video. But when I say schedule, I don't mean like a specific time of schedule. I just mean a rotation and a flow that our days and our weeks are going to have. So if I end up making that video, that will be coming up later. I'm really excited to show you what I have chosen for her for first grade.
I know it seems like a lot and way more than my seventh grader, my soon-to-be seventh graders, but I just feel like when they're younger, there's so many more things that you have to teach and so many more supplementary like workbooks and things, and this is really not even all of it. This is the core of her curriculum. These are her basic subjects, but you know, I still have a couple things like different types of manipulatives, different types of little fun workbooks and flashcards and stuff like that. So you guys don't know how much I hated to have to pull all this out of her shelf, because if you know, I've been working on their homeschool room, like totally redoing it from start to finish, and I had her stuff all organized and now I had to take it out. But I wanted to show you guys what we're using. Some of this is carryover and a lot of it's new, because last year for kindergarten we stuck really basic with reading and phonics and letter recognition and things like that. We really did not do any science that much. No language arts, no grammar, no handwriting. So this is a lot of new stuff for us too. If you hear squeaking, Loki's playing with his toy. That's what's going on. So carryover from last year, she's getting ready to be ready for the Alpha book, but she's just finishing up the Matthew C. Primer. I know some people say primer, I don't know, whatever it's called. To me, that's primer. She's almost done with this, and I mentioned in my soon-to-be seventh graders curriculum that teaching textbooks is really my ultimate goal to get her to that point. And if you know anything about teaching textbooks, you know that they're usually a grade level behind. So even though they don't start until Math 3, I think it is, she really could probably be ready for that by the end of first grade and going into second grade. It just really depends, and that's the good thing about their website. They do have placement tests for each level. I've already printed out the placement test for their first math level, and honestly, she can do half of it already. The only thing that she can't do yet is like big subtraction and double-digit subtraction. So once she figures that out, if that's in the next level of Matthew C, the Alpha, then she should be ready for teaching textbooks by the beginning or the middle of second grade. But for first grade, we're going to keep on with Matthew C. I'm going to order the Alpha pretty soon. So that's what we're doing for math. For Bible, she's doing the same curriculum that my oldest is doing, the Draw to Learn. This is all about the life of Jesus, so it takes you through all the different stories in Jesus' life in the Bible. And we started this at the end of last year with her. So it's the same thing. You have the Bible verse, you read it, you draw the picture that's related to the Bible verse. She really enjoys this curriculum, and I really enjoy it too. So continuing on with that, just for fun, I found this at the Dollar Tree. I have a couple little supplementary things like some flashcards and stuff. We might also work on memorizing the books of the Bible. But I thought this was fun because she loves hidden picture books, and it's Bible hidden pictures. And she did a couple of them, or she did 2 of them last year. But it just tells the story in the Bible verse if you want to read the story, and then you have to find the pictures that are related to that. So I thought that was fun. So that's going to be her main Bible curriculum. We're finishing up All About Reading Level 1. We really were supposed to finish over the summer, and we got crazy busy, and we didn't work on it every day like I had planned on it. Even though she's been doing reading to me, we haven't actually worked in the workbook this summer. So she's almost done. I think she's got like, I don't know, 2 or 3 lessons left. So we're going to finish that, and then I went ahead and purchased the All About Reading Level 2. This is the teacher's manual and the student book, and it came with readers again, just like the Level 1 did. So I love this program. It's working amazingly well for her and for me, and so I love it so much that I also purchased the same people that make All About Reading make All About Spelling. So I purchased All About Spelling Level 1. I probably won't start this until we at least finish with the All About Reading Level 1. But I've got all the cards punched out. They're ready to go, and I know that their reading program works so well for her. I'm just assuming that their spelling program will work just as well, and I've heard great things about it. So we're going to try that. And for language, I liked this book when I read the reviews, and I got it in, I started looking at it, and it's very, very repetitive, but that could be a good thing. So even though it might be annoying to me, I think for her it might be a good thing. So this is where she's going to learn, you know, nouns and capitalization. So what I did, and it's kind of confusing, I went through and I looked at all the different things that are covered, and I had found this book that I wanted to get, which is an interactive notebook by Carson DeLosa. And so it's fun little things you can make, like a language arts notebook where they pop out. They make different types of flip books and pop outs, all about different language arts skills like vowel teams and consonants and syllables and blends. So whenever we got to a lesson in this book that related to this book, then I marked it here. I went through, it took me forever to do all this. So between this book, the Scholastic Writing, Success with Writing Grade 1, and this book, this is really rounding out her language arts and writing curriculum. So, and you can see here what I did. Whenever we got to a certain topic, like common nouns, I talked about how that is in the grammar book on these pages. And the work flip book, this one doesn't have any. And then I even have videos saved in an educational playlist on YouTube. Whenever there was a YouTube video that related to that topic, I made sure that I put on there that there was a video. So it took me a long time to do it, and there's probably a program out there that does all this for me, but I kind of pieced it together myself, and I really enjoy doing that kind of thing anyway. For handwriting, this is our first year using A Reason for Handwriting Manuscript A workbook. And so if you don't know what this program is, it's basically, at the beginning they have a review of letter formation, but then once you get into the daily lessons, they have copy work to do, and by the end of the week, they have actually written an entire Bible verse. I'm trying to get... So they do a little bit more each day. It builds on itself. And then when you get to the end, it actually has the whole verse and the chapter and verses that it's in. So I think it's really great, and I really want to work on her. She's old enough now not just to worry about knowing what letters are which. I want her also to have nice handwriting. So that's her handwriting program. Her daily learning notebook, which we do for calendar time, I am going to do this in a separate video. So this is just what that is, and I'll show you that separately. But we do that every day. Science is something new for us, and when I mentioned that my soon-to-be 7th grader would be doing some things with us, a lot of it is science related. Not that my older daughter is on a first grade science, learning level, but there's a lot of things that are still really fun for kids that are 12 or that age, that they could use a review on if they don't remember, or it's just fun to do together. So a lot of these we're going to be doing together, and I based her science on the interactive notebook Science by Carson DeLosa, grade 1. So it's the same concept as the other one. They have like pop-outs and all different things to do. And the ones that I found a lot of fun activities for that my older daughter would like, I pieced that together. And I did the same thing for science that I did. I did the same thing for science that I had done with language arts. So I went through, wrote down what lesson, which each lesson, and what books we're going to be using for that. So like for lesson 2, Healthy Habits, I know we're going to be using the Usborne Illustrated Elementary Science Dictionary. I love this thing. And then any experiments, any YouTube videos, and then topics to talk about. And so I went through and did all the same thing I did with the language arts, pieced everything together. If you can see, it says like L2, that's lesson 2. So all the experiments are together, and then the ones that my oldest daughter was going to be involved in, then she has a page in here too to do each activity. Those are the supplementary activities that are going to go along with this, and also using the this dictionary to really get an idea of what topics to discuss. I used the Home Learning Year by Year book again as a reference to kind of at this grade level what they should be learning, and so all those things combined together makes up her science. She's also going to be doing the Landforms and Animal Habitats book that I showed you in my 7th graders video. This is her book. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit easier. And then she has the pages copied for all the different 3D pop-out habitats that we're going to be making. So that's her Landform and Animal Habitats folder. Again, keeping up with the Confessions of a Homeschooler Road Trip USA. We're still working on that. And then for math, I also have the Usborne First Illustrated Math Dictionary, and I also use the Home Learning Year by Year book, which I'll link below, to get an idea of what they really should be learning at this age. I love Matthew C. It's a great program, but there are still some things that I feel like either for extra practice or just maybe some things that they miss a little bit, like money. They don't really bring money at all into the primary unit. And time doesn't come until the very end. And I know they talk about place value in the beginning, but I really wanted to get some more place value activities. So I found a great store on the Teachers Pay Teachers website that I love. And this is all a combination of her curriculums. And I'm going to be doing a separate video on it, so I'm not going to go into too much nitty-gritty about it. But she's got awesome counting activities. This whole folder is all about counting and the 120 chart. So learning up to 120, and there's like mystery animals and fill in the chart. I mean, there's so many games. There's these like 120 chart puzzles. So many great things. And these books, I love them. I found them at the Dollar Tree last year, and I wish I'd gotten more because they hold, I think, 5 or 6 subjects. Like there's a bunch of different like interior folders, and I need to find more, but this is her hundreds chart folder. We also have a money folder. I'm talking too much. Anyway, we're almost done. And then the last one is place value. So many fun games for place value, and she gives you a test that you can do like in the beginning, middle, and the end of the year to really see what they know and what they learned. Breaking up tens and ones, place value, value of digits, ice cream fun, so like you use the scoops to break up the different ways of making a certain number, place value practice, expanded form, so many cute little games. And so I'm really excited to use that with her. And so I haven't worked up a schedule yet. What I'll probably do is go ahead and do a Matthew C lesson each day, and then maybe add one of these topics extra just for her to do. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you have any questions. I will link everything I can think of down below. If I missed something, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.